Yo, if you're just tuning in, you are tuned in to the Kenny D Show, where we highlight and we bring you entrepreneurs, hustlers, and stars. And today we got a hustler and a star in the building, the one and only Rashad Ali, talking to us about his podcast and him being in the industry, a straight pioneer in the industry. I like it. All right. So today's quick topic of the show is Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates divorce after basically 2 months of being together in holy matrimony in a marriage. What's your thoughts on that with Kevin Gates getting married to Brittany Renner and really it just not even going 90 days? What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not even shocked, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I knew that relationship was gonna be a one and done. You know what I'm saying? Quick. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first saw them together, I said, okay, what month is this? And I said, I'll give it by spring or something. They're gonna be up out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna last that long. Because, with that situation, and I'm gonna explain to everybody, this ain't gotta do with put a person down. It's just that somebody like Kevin Gates, this goes to anyone, but you give yourself into you deal with somebody like that. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Gates, he's a smart brother. Big shouts to him and stuff. But understand what you get yourself into. And as far as that sister, it's like, what type of brother he is. You know who you are as a person. You don't see all the videos and everything. But my thing is like, never rush into something that in your heart that's not you. It has to be you. And even though I know that, he has a Muslim background and she just, got in it. It's just that it's not good to marry that fast like that. It's like there's a difference between liking and lusting than in love with somebody, because a relationship has to grow and evolve. That's the problem. And I think that with them, they liked each other, but it just crashed and burned. You got two different people, two different worlds and stuff, and it's not gonna pan out. And with that one, I was like, man, they're gonna break up. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Cause go ahead.
So let me ask you this. Do you think over the years now, we in 2025, has marriage lost its touch? Like, because it seems like people now are getting together. It's not really serious. They're not there for the long haul. They're there only for temporary purposes, whatever that reason may be. What's your thoughts on that? Has marriage lost its touch?
I believe it is. Even though I want to say this, big shouts to those that, that the marriage still exists. I think what it is, social media plays that part in a way. Because whenever a young woman, young man, when they brought up in this world, and, parents, they raise up how they view things. And a lot of times, with a woman that has no guidance in the house, that's like, prime example, if a mother has 5 kids by 2 or 3 different men, then one child might make it. You'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be like my mother. So I'm gonna break that generational curse, and stuff. And you got some be on drugs, this and that. And the sad part about it, even though we watch women be a fan of these female rap artists and everything, and in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, to broke with this guy, you don't have to agree everything this woman says. She can sit here and try to say, well, Sam ain't no good, he's this and that. But at the same time, you get his sister benefit of doubt. You don't know what she did to him. And they rolling with that. Because you think about it, hip hop plays a part of it. Every time you get on Instagram and Facebook, about 80% of Black women are all between half of, I want to say, between 25 through 45. I'm going to give that age range. It's sad that you see a Black woman that's 45 competing with a young woman that's 25. You wearing stuff like you just came out of a strip club or you just got done tricking. It's sad, how Black women, destroy themselves like that. It's like, you don't want a man walk up to you, call you the H word or the B word, but at the same time, it's okay for a rapper or any celebrity to call you that. So tell me, there's something right or wrong in that. So, that's why I say that the structure of the household changed. Mothers of today has gave up, because I'm going to tell you where the business illness starts from it. You're the end of slavery, beginning of 1900s. Like if a mother is light-skinned and the father is dark-skinned, And one child becomes way darker, he must got it from his parents or whatever. They'd be like, I don't know why you dark like this. You didn't get it from me. You must got it from your daddy and this and that. That's where the mental abuse happens. So you look at social media the way it is now, it started from 100 years ago. It worked its way up to this point, because there was a time where you look at it, with BT, with Bob Johnson owned it, where you see commercials talking about your black is beautiful, where you see black women, going to college. You see a young man, working at McDonald's. He's got a great education, doing good and stuff. You don't see it no more. Everybody, everybody ever hear this? Half of women want to get pregnant so bad by a rapper. Everybody wants a reality show. Everybody wants to have a breaking news and everything. So, but I say this though, to those who not with all that crap, I say this though, if you like somebody like you, to any brother out there, just keep in mind that to the man who got the right state of mind that whoever you going for, let God, bring it to you. Just because the sister got a nice body, nice face, and all that doesn't mean that she's like it all the time. And if you date somebody, pay attention to how she talks to her friends, her family, versus you. Then you get the details of who you like, And another thing too, if you're a spiritual brother, make sure the woman has a love for God, loves life, and and wants to build a foundation, and have a great unique circle where like her and her friends on the same page as you as well as your family and stuff, And so that's my advice on that one.